It's honestly kind of surreal that we're even done, to be honest. I'm not sure it's really hit me yet. Um, Obviously just ended on Sunday and it's only Wednesday. So doesn't quite feel like we should be done. The season it was a fun year, honestly. There's a lot of really positive things to take away from it. And we had a great group of young women that just came every single day, really, really ready to work hard. And it was fun. We did some things this season that I don't think anyone else thought we could do. Prior to this season, we'd never had a road sweep. We had 2 of them. We'd never won more than 3 games in Summit League play consecutively. We won 6. We picked to be a 9 seed, not even down in Sioux Falls. We go in with a 5. So just a lot of things that we saw improvement. We saw us trend in the right direction, and those are all exciting. And then you look at, I'm not a Twitter person, I'm not a social media person. In fact, I avoid it most of the time. But you go back and you look at like the pictures our account put on from our practice down at Sioux Falls, and you just see a lot of smiles. You see a lot of like girls enjoying the process, the preparation, everything that goes into it. And at the end of the day, I love that. At the end of the day, like that's what we're doing this for, so that we can get better, be together, and enjoy what we're doing every single day. And so I took a lot away from that. Again, I'm not sure I've truly like taken the deep breath, evaluated everything, but there's just those little things here and there that remind you that I think we're doing things the right way. I think we're trending in the right direction, and that's what we want to be doing.
How important was it, do you think, for this group to get that, that postseason experience? Kind of, how much do you think it's going to help them along with?
I think any sort of postseason is huge for your team. Obviously, you want to have the results. You want to win some games so that you get that feeling. But just playing in postseason in any way helps. It gives you a little bit of experience. And, we think we're bringing a lot of people back for next season. Now they've played in the Premier Center. Now they've got to play under the lights. They've got to see what the crowd looks like down there. And they've got a little bit of a taste of it. And so I do think that helps immensely.
Obviously, the season just ended a few days ago, but
Yeah.
Just kind of off the top of your head, what are kind of some different expectations do you think that they can expect to see, going into next year, just from your perspective?
Well, I don't think anyone will take us lightly. I'm not sure, anyone took us super, super lightly this year. But when you're picked 9th, obviously no one's expecting you to do a whole lot. And I think about mid-season, we started getting a little bit of a target and a little bit of, you're going to have to play hard to beat UND. And so everything we do is going to need to be a little bit sharper. You need to be a little bit better when people know what's coming your way. So from an offensive perspective, I think I'm just looking at, we need to make sure that we have that balance. You look at some of the top teams in this league, and why are they doing so well? Because they're incredibly balanced. And so those are the kind of things that we got to look for. And when we played defensively, where we held teams in those 60-point marks, we really gave ourselves a great chance to win. And when we're defending without fouling and just doing all those little things, it's incredibly important. And we saw some of those results. And so I'm always going to be a get back to the basics kind of person. So I think we get back to the basics with a lot of those things and really hone in on those skills in the next, let's call it 5-6 months.
You talked about how much your team grew this year, but you in your second year as a head coach, how much have you grown, and what have you kind of seen from yourself this year?
It's crazy how much I think things were different. I would say it was a little bit easier to like put the focus where the focus needed to be. Last year it felt like it was just, did we test appropriately this week? And, you want to game plan and prep as much as possible, but it was just like, is that where your head's at? And who's playing this week? Like those kinds of things. So this year, I felt like it was a little bit easier to sharpen the skills, but I can tell you that was the first thing that I sat down and did and was made my list of, this is what I need to do better. This is what I need to do for our program. And trust me, there's a lot of growth that I got to continue to make and will continue to work on. But it definitely helps to have a little bit more experience, even from my perspective.
Now, talk a little bit about your thoughts on the transfer portal, because the men's team just got shocked, I think,
Yeah.
with the departure. Is those things that you worry about, or you talk to your players about, or how do you address that?
It just is what the game is now. We just ended, so I can't even say exactly what's going to happen with our roster. We think that a lot of people are coming back, but like you said, things happen. They do. And yes, the transfer portal is just a part of college athletics right now. And I'll be honest, we want people that want to be here. We want people that want to put the uniform on. We want people that want to put in the work that it's going to take. You know, we finished 5th. We made improvement. It's not enough. I want to be top 3, and if that wasn't enough, or if that was enough for you, then I'm not sure UND is your place. And so maybe the transfer portal is where you end up. But no, it is part of our game now. It is just part of the way of college athletics, and honestly, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you just can't be shocked by anything anymore. You want players to want to be here, and if they don't want to be here, then that's the way it is. It happens. But yeah, I hope that we gave everyone a good experience here. I hope that they want to come back. I hope they want to be a part of the vision, the progress of this program.